Do you ever feel like you're working extremely hard in your business, but you're really not getting anywhere? Well, stick around. We're going to talk about why that may be happening. Hey everybody, Mike Breeze here, and if you're like a lot of people, you're working really hard, you're super excited about your network marketing company. The problem is you feel like you're working extremely hard, but you're not getting the results. And nobody's saying you're not working hard, you probably are. And as a matter of fact, I always tell people sometimes people are just staying busy, but that may not be the case. It could be. I mean, if you're on Facebook and you get distracted and you go to Twitter and you get distracted a lot, that could be. But that's not always the case. Sometimes it's a matter of who we're talking to. Today I want to talk to you about something that I think is extremely important that's very rarely taught, and if it is taught, it's actually taught just opposite. Depending on the company that you're with, or the products that you provide, or the service that you provide, your upline may tell you, just share it with everybody. Everybody could benefit from what you have to offer. Though that may be true, if you do that, you may stay busy and not get a whole lot done, unfortunately. Here's why. I think the first thing that anybody should really do after they get signed up, after you learn a little bit about the products, really kind of look inside yourself and see, who is your target market? If you try to market to everybody, you're going to market to nobody. They have this thing called a 3-foot rule. Oh my gosh. If I walk into the store and every time somebody's within 3 feet of me, they try to prospect me, or if I go out, in the community and I try to prospect everybody that comes within 3 feet of me, I'm not going to get anything done. I'm going to be wasting a lot of time because I'm a handshaker. I love to shake people's hands, and it could be a complete stranger. It doesn't matter to me. And so I draw people in within 3 feet of me. So that's not necessarily the best tactic. As a matter of fact, I highly encourage you not to do that. You need to know who you're going after. And when I say going after, I don't mean that we're going to go after them and just really hammer them down and try to make them join, but to show them what we have to offer. To put this in perspective, some of you are going out sharing with everybody, you're staying busy, and it's like you're trying to still sell steak to a vegetarian. Now you may convert 1 or 2 over, but you're going to be wasting a lot of time because that's not your target market. So how do you figure out your target market? Well, look at the things that you already do, the activities, where you work, if you're working full-time somewhere or even part-time. Look at the activities that you do because people are naturally drawn to people they know, like, and trust. The best way to get somebody or to build rapport is with interests that you already have. That means you have something in common already, so therefore it's easy to start a conversation. For me, I grew up in martial arts, and there's a particular style that I love. I was also a police officer for 8 years, public speaker, so I do that as well. So these are different markets I may look in, though I really don't focus on that wholeheartedly when it comes to this business. I just want to use that to give you some ideas. Another way that people kind of think of this, and I kind of want to give you some ideas of how to hone in on your target market. Let's say, you sell cigarettes. I don't know of any network marketing company that does that. We're just using this as an example, but let's say you sell cigarettes. Well, who would be your target market if you sell cigarettes? Now, some of you would say, well, of course, duh, smokers. And I would say that's really not true. Though it is you could be wasting a lot of time. You see, there's basically 3 types of smokers. There's pipe smokers, there's cigarette smokers, and then there's also cigar smokers. And so if you're selling cigarettes, I wouldn't waste my time on a pipe smoker. More than likely, they're not going to smoke cigarettes. People that smoke cigarettes, cigars, or pipes generally stay within that genre, if you will. So I would go after cigarette smokers. A cigar smoker, typically they don't smoke cigarettes, or not most of the time. So you want to figure out who your target market is. Now this is worth taking some time, because if you don't do this, if you don't get this right, you're going to waste a lot of time. To give you another example of somebody I know personally, a really good friend of mine, she's in the health and wellness industry, and she focuses on all natural products, get this, for animals. Yeah, huge market that it's and very streamlined. She knows it specifically. Now, does she also talk to other people? Absolutely. But all of her marketing materials, the classes that she does, is for that specific target market. Now, other people join in, and she mentions she's very knowledgeable. I mean, she knows so much. Matter of fact, she's like super smart in all areas. That's just where her passion is. And so she draws like-minded people and she builds rapport with them almost instantly because of her passion for that one target market. So I hope this helps you. Spend some time on this. Seriously, if it takes you a day, 2 days, if it takes you a week, if it takes you a month, it's going to be worth it. Because now you can focus all of your handouts, all of your marketing materials, your website. You can kind of cater or mold it around that target, that niche, that target market. And it's going to help you in the long run because now you're going to be talking to people that have that common interest, that's going to see you as an expert in that area that can help them. Because if you try to market to everybody, again, you're going to market to nobody. Make sure to like this page, share this page with friends, family members, and team members. Help us here to build a community so we can help you build an empire. Thanks.